So questions? Any questions?
Air transportation by the motor cars, and also the combination of the same vehicles working on road and water, water and air, and road, water and air.
Sorry, I mean, can I request to repeat that question?
I just wanted, this is an information seeking. Are you also working on the motor cars going by air and coming back onto the road, or a combination of going in the road and then going in water?
No, sir. No, sir. We are not working. Sorry.
So, but that your platforms testing and all those things will be able to do this special leaders that you talked about, the 4-dimensional radar systems that you talked about. Will they be possible to be used in that type of scenarios?
Okay, so I'm really sorry, I cannot comment on that at this point of time. But of course, I can say for the automotive grade, this is already deployed on the road, and it is more or less on the series productions.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So any other questions? Okay, so thank you, sir. I think that was a wonderful presentation. Thank you for sharing all the details on some of the R&D activities that are happening in Continental. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I wish you a good day to you all.
Yeah, thanks. So now we have reached the final presentation of this session, and the title of the presentation is Autonomous Farm Vehicles, Challenges and Opportunities. And this will be presented offline by Shri A. Shivakumar. Shri A. Shivakumar is a technically proficient and professional management specialist with hands-on R&D and product development exposure, backed by 32 years of experience in conceptualization, design, development, technology verification, validation and implementation of automotive electrical, electronic, instrumentation and mechatronic components. He has extensive work experience at various automotive companies like TVS Motor Company, Ashok Leyland Automotive Infotronics, which is basically a joint venture between Ashok Leyland and Continental AG, Eicher Motors Limited, Royal Enfield, Premier Instruments and Controls Limited, etc., in various capacities. Presently, he is working as Head Advanced Engineering and Technology at Mahindra & Mahindra Limited. I welcome you, sir, to give the presentation.
Good evening all. I think it is not last but not the least actually. So the entire transportation community should not miss out the farming community also. That is why I'm coming from Mahindra, the world #1 tractor company, which is already launched autonomous. So that is why my topic is about challenges and opportunities. So because we have good last 2-3 years, we have a lot of tractors in field, and based on that various things are there. But at least the automotive community and other communities should understand what is going on with respect to the farming community, how this autonomous is important, and also Mr. Joshi and all, how that we have to frame this structure and standardization for that to happening into next. So I will talk about the major thing is, I think the fundamental rights is food actually. So the food, and next one is the food and our dress and other things. So when you go for that main food, and the next the cotton kind of a cash crops, and also like what we are having for the evening recreation or other things, the tea and other things, plant crops, and also horticulture, fruits and vegetables. So these are all the fundamentals of our thing actually. So we have to definitely, we have to lot of improvements we have to do with respect to farm mechanization, and also naturally we have to go towards automation for the productivity improvement and all other things which is required actually. So with respect to that, what is the situation today in India, particularly in India? The earlier we have I think our forefathers, everybody has a big land farming community actually. So slowly we are reducing it, but because we can see the field today, and we are actually becoming small land holding, but at the same time productivity and lot of intelligence and innovations are required. So definitely the solution for autonomous is required with respect to this kind of actually minimum 5 acre kind of a land, small land holding farmers. The automation will be very much useful in terms of information and mechatronics and also automation. So this is very, very important. So with respect to that, I think the autonomous is very well good possible with respect to our kind of farming application, because the straight line requirements is one of the, I think 80% of the growth I think comes from the straight line applications. So in this way the automation is very important, possibilities are very high, and productivity naturally will be improved. Only thing is the that's why I'm linking with ADAS myself and Professor. When we talk, we'll have a separate topic, we'll have it. But Professor told very, very nice point to me, Shiva, this is the ADAS kind of a session, because one side braking and other things are required when you're moving to the next bund. So in this way, a lot of things are required. So let it be in this session itself. Then I also agree that let it be in this section. That's what the thing actually. So I think all of us, we talk about it. The 5 levels from morning onwards, all presenters having this actually. But when you are taking it into that, with respect to the farming side, we slightly modified it actually, that's all. So one is that basic thing, another one is with respect to information. These two things actually, one is the information systems availability, like the TFT screens and all other things are improved in the tractors and other areas. The second one is on the, particularly Mahindra has launched DigiSense 4G as a connected platform solution. With respect to that, our tractors are commuting with respect to that, almost the level 2, in a productionizing way we achieved it actually. The third is the operator controls. The third, I think the operator controls, a lot of mechatronic solutions are required. For example, the one-side braking and also the bund level changing, auto steering, all these things are happening. In this way, this is very, very important actually. These 3 things, we are very, very confident. I also, Mr. Professor Kitch also told, this with respect to as an integrated way, if you are going for the farming community, the problem is today affordable solution. That is why I am bringing into the use of CDAC, and we are using that, because a lot of players are there worldwide, but it is not easy solutions. Even Mahindra tractor, autonomous tractor cost is very high. People may be seeing in the net actually. So in this way, this has to be very compromise solution is required. Then naturally the next level of advanced ADAS and fully autonomous, that and all we have to go for that naturally. So, and what and all the things available today actually, the one is this completely the sensor based things actually. Another one is software. As we talk about the software with the, I think Mahindra has developed for the mechatronics their own artificial intelligence algorithms. And as I think Mr. Podi Professor has told a lot about this. This is very, very important in terms of the field and other things actually. Then this actuation, this farm mechanization portion is very, very important. The steering control, when we are crossing the bund, I will explain, some videos are there, funny videos, that will be explaining how the bund passing and other things. So one is the steering control is very, very important. When we are doing it, the one side turning, the one side braking is very, very important. That is why the braking control is very important. Then this throttle control is naturally I think the only one you can see that IME is very much important. That IME means the accelerations and other things. Particularly tractors only having 2 accelerators. You might have seen that one accelerator in the hand, another accelerator in the pedal. So there is a very unique purpose of it, the idle RPM control, various things are required. In this way, the throttle control is very, very important. Then naturally, when the emergency is happening, that wireless stop is very, very safety systems. And virtual guide, because the automation, as the continental person is explained, the driver is sitting more on as a normal person for making it. So the virtual information, everything you will be able to see that. So, and also if you are seeing through the distance operation also, then this information display is very important. But we have to do a lot of the planning activities we are doing in respect to this actually. One is this obstacle detections is one of the major thing. And second one is the technology changes are coming very clearly. 4G and 5G are coming it. And also, I think we are talking about, I think Anina to explain about it, big data and cloud computing, everything is there. And today, we are working with Google also for HD maps. The maps are precision because today the GPS and GNSS accuracies are coming in a better way. So then the map quality has to be very, very good actually. So in this way, we are doing that. Then we are using the cloud services and other things. So if you look into the component perspective, the tractor, naturally the geofencing will be there because this is a particular area, small land holding farmers. And path planning because they have to do a bund transfer it. And naturally GNSS and GPS things and GSM, GPS and GNSS. All things are very, very important. Naturally we are working with Google Cloud and because a lot of things we are using that Google Cloud and applications. Then naturally I think our continental person also explained about the steering control. Then this IMU is an important unit because of this inertial measurement unit is very, very important for tractors because it's a tractive machine actually. Then this is a man-machine interface. Then this, compared to the automobile and tractors, one is that controls and braking and other things. The very, very important is the implement control. Because of the implements only we are operating all our agriculture purpose and everything we are making it. How to make that implement more effective? For example, whenever you see that operator discomfort will be there when we are crossing the bund. You will be removing the implement soft. After that you will apply one side braking. Then you will use the steering control and use that thing. Total time how much it takes in each field is very, very high in that way. That we have to reduce the majorly on the implements effort also lesser actually. And also a lot of implements are important is required, how much that we have to optimize that rotavator kind of things, very, very optimized way he has to increase the pulverization of this entire farming land actually, that will improve the total thing. So this is the challenges, one of the major challenges, the areas are fragmented and hillsides, terrains and everything is there and there is no regular shape. And no fencing in the system available. That is why geofencing is very, very important actually. And this slope areas when we are gradient is going on that. Today I think thanks to the Trump 4 and Trump 5 systems, which is coming very important in this way, improving the slope area concept and all. So the opportunities available, whatever we find it, focus on safety and operator and cost equipment down. Naturally, we are, a lot of our farmers, particularly potato cultivator farmers and all, finding very much useful and also we have vineyard customers also finding it very useful in this thing. A lot of opportunities are there except cost. So the labor shortages is major thing which is coming into India because all the farmers, from next level of, it's one way of intelligent growth is very highly growing into that. So naturally the labor shortage is very, very high today in India. And the land productivity improvement and thus for precision farming is very, very high with respect to the temperature, with respect to the humidity, how we are going for that. So the restraints, the safety consideration has to be considered and N acceptance because how it is autonomous, I will be playing it. Always their manual things is very important. But see, when you see the tractor, the front end lifting and safety wise, lot of things we have to do consideration on the tractors application wise. As we are all discussing about, thanks to the person who asked the question also, all these things, particularly the regulatory ambiguities are very high today in terms of autonomous. Definitely if it is high for automotive means naturally it is very, very high for farming. Because farming requires two levels of approval. One is CMVRR, another one is Budini approval. Because of the because all the without Budini approval they will not get the farming loans or everything actually. They may run in the road, but they will not go for the, because entire farming community is depending on the loan things actually. Naturally, Budini approval is very, very important. Budini testing also not only for the haulage kind of application, what CMR is doing, but it is doing the completely field application wise testing with respect to the farming community. So in this way, the mechanization testing is very good. How to make it for automation testing? What kind of standards we are having? If you go into that, we have a split of standards. There is no single standards available as you tell, sir. That is very, very important actually. So then naturally the cyber threats and other things we have to take care of it. particularly the cloud applications, lot of things, possibilities are there. We have to make a proper firewall system protections, we have to make it. And the next one is definitely, that's what we are approaching CDAC, we are working along with CDAC, very positively with CDAC, we are working along with that. The indigenous technology is very, very important with respect to the navigation aspects of it, and IMA aspects of it, and sensor aspects of it. So definitely, because this kind of affordability we have to give it to farmers. Then only we can make it autonomous into a sustainable way, then only we can improve the productivity. So then the penetration of the structure and other things, technology in the rural area, how to convince the farmers, we have to make it more simpler. A lot of trainings and all going up, because one good thing is, thanks to the regulations aspect of it, TREM 4, TREM 5 and all coming, that means BS4, BS5, BS. So the Bharat norms are improving the technological level also. In this way, farmers also approaching the OBD tools and all other tools. So naturally, the technology acceptance will come soon. So the success stories, if you are taking into the farming, means the safety aspects of it they are taking, and create the infrastructure, we are doing it, and semi-autonomous packages. That's why I'm telling the packages are important. Level 1, level 2, we are dividing into packages. One is only connected aspects of it, another one is instrumentation aspect, third is the farming mechanization aspect of it. So this and all we are doing that, that's why the success factors are coming into that. And certain farmers are expecting the autonomous has to be a retrofit kit also. That also, if possible, they are expecting it. We are doing for some that kind of applications also. Then this connected solution, already the DigiSense is a very popular solution among the entire farming community, which we are completely protecting, promoting it, and it's very useful solutions for the farmers. So then how we are approaching it actually. So that's what the 3 levels of it. First is the driver on the seat first, always this is fundamental application. Naturally the auto steering. And headland turn, I will explain what is some funny videos will be there on the headland turn and other things. Then the skip passing. Skip passing means the bund will be certain areas. I think the farming itself is a very interesting process. A lot of people may know that actually. Some of the bund will be already the crop will be completely in a different way. We have to cross the bund and you have to do for the ploughing. So that kind of things, how we are doing it, auto headland and skip passing is very important. And auto implement, then when he is turning actually into the rotation, he has to implement up actually. That otherwise the area will be spoiled, the next area. So it headland turn with auto implement is important. And certain areas implement up and down also very difficult for him to make it precision level of up and down actually. Then this is the pre-programmed path, and geofencing halt and obstacle detection. This is what the second level we are doing it. And third is completely remote guidance. We are giving one tab for them operator. He will not be, there is no driver here, and properly the autonomous route will be planned. And because he can make it 2-3 tractors also along with that, so possibilities are there. And completely obstacle avoidance, other controls we are giving it. So particularly our Mahindra autonomous architecture, if we are taking it, one is this is our own architecture which we made it, and patented architecture also. I think these are the sensors, and we are having the steering control unit and GNSS receiver, GNSS antenna, and we have a TFT display. And also we have the lift switch, manual lift up switch, and auto steering switch also we are possible, because sometime if he is comfortable with that steering not required for automatic, he can bypass that also. And also emergency thing, and manual lift and above things, and also the warning systems we are giving it to. The warning itself is difficult with respect to the tractor environment, because the NVH level of tractors, you know that. So how this pack 1 features we are demanding it. We have to calculate all these things, when to apply brake, and what is the engine RPM, what is the gear selection is doing it, and PC lever, DC lever is nothing but position lever and draft lever. Position lever is where your implement has to come into position, and draft lever is how much you are ploughing it to the effectively. That is very, very important. So that is why this auto steer switch we are giving it, and straight line path, and so we are going for the basic straight line path, and auto headland turn, and also the automatic implement up and down. This we consider as a pack 1 without skip pass. So this is the thing actually. I think it's coming. Video not possible. Okay. So I think this is the way it will go pass on that actually. It's auto steer will be happening. So headland turn. So when he is turning it down, how it will be, I think that video not coming here. Video not coming. Okay, fine. No issue. I think this, when he is doing the steerability, automatically the steering will make it a turn circle, and then it will be a brake. One side brake will be automatically be applied using the actuator. Then he will make the ease of turn actually. So this is the thing actually. I think the implement up also. I think this also video not coming. Okay, fine. So the auto implement up and down. I think okay, fine. So then this is the skip pass, because already properly field will be there, green field. So there is a other color is that. So we have to pass that and we have to make it happen. So the skip passing is very, very important in the farming things. That also we are going into the same package 1 features. This is the skip passing, how we are doing it. I think the video means it will be. So this is the skip passing and obstacle avoidance, we are doing it. Then this is the, sorry. So then this is a geofencing lock. Once the plowing is completed, if it is a video it will be interesting. So once this plowing is completed, it could have been the geofencing, he has finished it, then the productivity report will come for him actually. The productivity report will come how much acreage he plowed and what is the crops selection for example, if you use the rotavator application will say how much pulverization is happening it and how much his productivity is improved. So these are the lot of safety features we have provided, manual override and geofencing and off switch. This is what we are providing it. So we are working with CDAC very effectively for making it low cost and other things. So this is what our journey of autonomous, and we are effectively, next step is making into all level 3 more sustainable, more interesting way, and meeting it into Indian standards and other things. Thank you. Any questions?
What is the penetration you have got, sir, up to now?
Penetration means, sir?
In the market?
Totally around 40-50 numbers, very low only, maybe 2-3 tractors per month. The thing is, cost is very high, sir. That's what so around 12-14 lakhs. Cost is very high. That is why the logic is we have to. There is a kit available. The kit has been designed for our own architecture. I think you can see the Mahindra patents which is available in the net on our names actually. So a lot of, we integrate that kits. So each kit is very, very costly actually, but we are very, very safety and we are proven by the productivity, everything has been proved. The affordability is the one reasons, and also making it to more acceptance by the people also very important. We are doing that. That's why if it is affordability comes, naturally the promotion will be very easier. Yes, sir. Any other question? Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing that idea of autonomous tractor. I think that's a very good initiative. So with this, we have come to the end of first technical session of this conference. Now, as a token of our appreciation to the speakers that have presented, I request Srimati Sunita Devi Madam, Sunita Verma Madam, to give away the memento to our speakers. Okay, first I request Sri A. Shivakumar. Dr. Madhusudanan Joshi.